I thought violin was down the fucking block, man. But yeah, it's amazing what we could apologize for and what we can't apologize for. And I know a lot of you guys that are listening to this podcast, you motherfuckers got some apologies to make to people. So we all do. We all do, man. And we try to brush it off and stuff. Listen, if you know anything about me, I wouldn't give a Frenchman's fuck about this girl or the apology. I just feel for my own, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to do things for you. I just feel for my own peace of fucking mind that I got to call her. Not call her, just message her on Facebook. But I don't know what the apology is for. How do I apologize because she got a dead mother? Do I apologize because I broke up with her because she had a dead mother?
Mature at the time. You were being, you could have not looked at it in that way.
Dog, I don't think a fucking 18-year-old guy could have felt mature about that situation.
I mean, the way you reacted was a little...
Well, listen, man, let's get something fucking straight. And every man hates to fucking say this. I have come to terms with this, and I say it all the time. And I could see one when I see one. You're either a mama's boy or you're fucking not. I could cut it any way I can. I could put tattoos on my head and be fucking super this and super that. You're a mama's boy, okay? And I think that's the fucking answer right there. I was a fucking mama's boy. I could not even imagine not having a mom, and here I am 45 years later with no mom. And I got to be honest with you, I'm still waiting for my mom to make a comeback like John Lennon. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the both of them to come in together singing songs. I saw a woman the other day that looked just like Yoko Ono in a car, way down a light, and I was making a right turn. She looked so much like Yoko, I had to stop. And I looked at her like for 2 seconds and went, Yoko, and just took off. And she was like, why does everybody keep calling me that? Well, because you fucking look like Yoko.
I saw the video with Chuck Berry and John Lennon, and they shut her mic off.
Oh, my God. She's 90 years old. Most people that sung that bad would die when they're 61. We've had so many great musicians that died. Fucking Biggie, Tupac. But meanwhile, Yoko is still fucking alive, pouring out bad music with that son that's never done a fucking thing.
Oh, Sean?
Sean's never done a thing.
The other one's pretty good.
Yeah, no, he's all gone too. He sang one song and he was done. Come on. He came out after John died.
Sean, and what's the other one?
The other one, I forget his name. He looks just like his father, and he sings just like him.
He was on tour with Primus recently.
Really?
He has a band, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he kept doing something. But the young one, Sean? Sean's not doing nothing.
He did one thing, and I was like...
Sean's not doing it. Sean's playing fucking chopsticks with Yoko. That's not healthy for fucking anybody, man. It's not healthy for none of these motherfuckers. Can't believe it's fucking spring. I didn't even know shit till yesterday. I looked at the calendar. I'm like, it's fucking spring. Is it today or Tuesday?
It's the 21st.
The 21st. Tomorrow is fucking spring. Yesterday was brutal. It's 37 degrees on Sunday. Today's kind of fucking nice, and by the end of the week, it's supposed to be fucking 70 degrees here in Jersey. Mm-hmm. It's crazy that it did not snow. This is 2 fucking years that I expected. I mean, I had to eat my words every year. I'm like, yeah, there's always snow on the 19th. Bitch, you better check your itinerary. You couldn't build an igloo for an ant in this motherfucker. There's no snow at all. It's really fucking weird how this all changed. Like, in 40 years, this changed this much. 40 years ago, I was walking around this fucking neighborhood, and you'd be fucking freezing at the end of March. It was freezing still. It wasn't February or fucking January, but it was fucking freezing. So this global, whatever the fuck they're talking about, I'm going to stay away from it because I don't know nothing. And I know they've politicized it like the pandemic, whatever the fuck people talk about. They've politicized it. I don't even know what that means. I'm just using Bill Maher words right now just to be a little fucking, And that's it, guys. It's a beautiful fucking Monday. It's a beautiful fucking week to be you motherfuckers. And pretty much we got another month till the books gets released. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited that we got done with the audio book. I'm excited that we cut the podcast down to once a week. I'm more alert. I'm excited. I'm not ready to do stand-up yet. I'm just excited to be fucking excited. But I want to talk to you about something, guys, real quick. Every Sunday I get a notification on my computer, on the little iPad, and it tells you this week you were down 18%. You used your computer, you know. I noticed that the last 3 months I've been really down. Like, it's like, Joey, what the fuck? Where you been? You used to post every day. Now you post once a week, or you post twice a week. But it's funny. Between posting and when I wake up in the morning, sometimes, you know, listen, YouTube is the easiest thing for me to listen to music sometimes. I'll think of an album. Like this last week, Mike will tell you, I'm hooked on Dirt again. The album Dirt by Alice in Chains is fucking sensational. And you forget how good these albums are, and sometimes you put them on. 2 weeks ago, it was Diary of a Madman. You know, a week before that, it was Santana. I'm one of those fucking guys. I like music. But every time I go to YouTube, if there's 9 videos on this page here, 2 of them are about health, one of them is about side control, one of them is music, and the other ones are just fucking hate. Like,
the worst comedian in the world.
Oh my God. And there's no particular, like, they just hate on everybody. And I'm going to explain hate to you, because I didn't understand hate till I started comedy. And there was a guy, Andrew Dice Clay, that made me laugh now, and he made me laugh then, and he still makes me laugh now. And I watched him go from being a great comic to an overnight sensation. I mean, let's fucking face it. He was the first arena comic. You know, this guy was doing numbers you could never dream about. I remember I was there. I was part of his fan club. You know, I liked what he did. I wasn't one of these knuckleheads, you know, say a poetry thing. No, but I enjoyed him. I was there when, you know, he went on the MTV thing, and he said whatever he did, and he got banned from MTV. You know, I still remember these things. And I saw him from an HBO special he did live in Philadelphia to just become this fucking rock and roller. And I remember his, you know, there was no internet back then, but I remember every day his name was in the paper every fucking day. And I know that you guys think that you're hating, that you're, you know, doing something spectacular, and I get it. There's not a lot. I don't like everybody either. That's what makes this world so special, that we all can't like everybody. But I'm not going to sit there every day and make a video about some comic I do not like. You know, for you people who love making these videos, you're making Brendan Schaub a millionaire. Do you understand this? Listen, I like Brendan. I respect Brendan. Brendan's a fucking sweetheart of a guy. Listen, you guys went down there expecting to see George Carlin, and you saw something else. And all of a sudden, they saw his special, and you don't like it. And all of a sudden, people started terrorizing him. And I know he says knucklehead stuff from time to time, but I know where Brendan's heart is. And I got to be honest with you. If you don't like Brendan, that's fine. Listen, I don't like, you know, Carmel Rocky Road chocolate. And guess what? Do you think that fucking Carvel gives a fuck? Do you think that fucking Baskin Robbins gives a fuck? They don't. Come in here and get something that you do like. And that's fine. You know, I've expressed my shit about Roger Waters and whatever. Listen, he's a fucking multimillionaire. I'm not helping that fucking dude. I know everybody knows he's a dickhead. But, you know, when you guys pick on a comic or an actor or a band and you go after them like that, all you're doing with all your hate is putting tons of money in his fucking pocket. You guys say Brendan sucks, guess what? It's like the chick when she died. You know, I don't want to go to rehab. I said, no. I knew if I go there, she's going to be on heroin. I know she might pass out, or I know she might not show up. Why are people paying $200 over fucking price tag to go to those concerts?
It might be the best show.
It might be the best show you ever saw, but the main thing is, people love a train wreck.
And that's what they're doing it for, because people are watching train wrecks and they're getting paid to make the train wreck show.
There you go. So, listen, I love half these guys. Are they George Carlin? Are they Dave Chappelle by your standards? Are they Jerry Seinfeld? No, neither am I. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. I didn't opt out to be Jerry Seinfeld or Louis C.K. I appreciate them, but I don't give a fuck. But when you guys keep making videos, like I just see random stupid shit. Like it's like you had the time to produce this. Think of if you took that time and did something positive with your fucking time. You'd be making the same money he's making by fucking, and it goes into your pocket. But you're gonna produce a video, you're gonna get a couple of YouTube streams, some envelopes, and that's fine. But Brendan's still getting richer. And I'm not saying this is about Brendan. I'm not saying this is about Brendan at all. I'm using him as an example because, if, like I said, if I see 10 videos, 4 of them about fucking Brendan. So it's like, guys, knock it off. You don't like somebody, you don't like me, you don't like a certain comic, move on. Move on. Comedy Central's got 1,000 comics on there. Netflix has 1,000 comics, and guess what? YouTube even has more comics. So you don't have to bank on these guys. Like I said, for me, they're my friends. I know them. I love them. I wish them all well and shit like that. I don't like that they're getting fucking, tortured every day. But at the same time, your hate is creating his fucking bank account. And meanwhile, you're struggling to pay the fucking car payment. So you talk to me about this shit. And with that, I love you motherfuckers with all my heart. Thank you for supporting the fucking joint. Thank you for your support of me, my Patreon. And I'll see you motherfuckers next Monday